Hey y'all. Quick word, quick word. This was for me, so I know it ain't just for me. I know somebody else out there going through it, done been through it. So I'm just here to share it because you ain't alone. I've been through it and I still go through it. The word is there is always going to be opposition. Yes, there is always going to be opposition. If you don't got opposition, you ain't doing it right because there is always going to be somebody that is going to kick against what God has called you to do. There is always going to be somebody that's going to oppose the work that God has placed in you to do. There's always going to be somebody that's going to try to come in and sow seeds of doubt. There's going to always be somebody that's going to always try to find fault and criticize. There's going to always be somebody that's going to tell you you not who God has called you to be. You not walking in your purpose because of what you did in the past. But let me tell you something. You keep going regardless of the opposition. Do not dim your light for darkness. You are the salt of the earth and the light of the world. Do not dim your lights for darkness. No matter what nobody say, don't dim it. Don't do it, y'all. It's always going to be opposition. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they do. I don't care how they act, y'all. Keep going. Keep going. Because of the word God placed in you, because you walking and you being about your father's business, there is going to be people that's going to hate you. There's going to be people that's going to leave you. There's going to be people that ain't going to want to talk to you no more. Bye. Period. Let them go. Because as soon as they leave, guess what? God is going to replace the people that he need in your life. Let them seasonal, temporary, opposition, whatever. Let them people go. Let them go, y'all. Let them go. Don't you dim your light for nobody. There is always going to be opposition. Look at Christ. He had opposition on every side. Everything that he did, the scribes and the Pharisees was there with their magnifying glass, zoomed in, trying to find fault. There is always going to be opposition, y'all. The opposition that gets so crazy, there's going to be people that want to hurt you. They're going to call you a devil. You doing your father's will, but these people are calling you a devil. Opposition. You do what God has placed in your heart to do. You be obedient. Obedience is better than sacrifice. See, that's what them people do. They think all they got to do is go pay tithes or sow a seed and do all that. No. But their heart is wicked. They not about their father's business. They want to give the sacrifices and not be obedient. You be obedient. Do not dim your light for darkness. Even if you in the room, you the only believer in a room full of unbelievers, turn that light up, because I guarantee you in that room of darkness, there is somebody in there that needs your light. God placed you there in that room of darkness because there is somebody that he's going to attract to your light, that you are going to pull them out of darkness and pull them into the light with you. Do not dim your light, because if you dim your light, how can you do it? Do not dim your light for nobody, y'all. Endure that opposition. Like I said, if you don't got opposition, then you ain't doing it right. I know, y'all. I know. I've endured opposition. I still go through opposition. Even from the ones that I love them dearly. Even from the ones, some people, the closest ones to me. I've endured it. But I'm still about my father's business. I'm still growing. I'm still standing on my father's word. I'm letting my light shine brighter, honey. I'm not finna dim my light for nobody. I'm not dimming my light for nobody. Don't you dim your light for nobody. You keep going. It don't matter about the opposition, y'all. It don't matter. They gonna call you a devil. They ain't gonna want to hang out with you. They might call you a crazy, oh, she a crazy Christian. Oh, all she do is talk about God. Yes, because I'm about my Father's business. And then the fact that they offended and they feel some way, it means that they're not about your Father's business. They hate what they don't understand. They hate that light in you because they don't see it in themselves, because they are spiritually dead, because their eyes are closed, their ears are closed. They have a hardened heart. Don't you harden your heart because of opposition. You keep going. You keep doing what God has called you to do. Do not stop. Use those talents that he has placed in you. Because let me tell you something. There's going to come a day when you got to stand before his throne and he going to ask you, why did you bury them talents that I gave to you? And the outcome not going to be good. The outcome is not going to be good, y'all. I'm telling you, do not dim your light for darkness. Even if you're the only one in the room with that light, do not turn your light off, because you have power and you have godly authority over the darkness. I ain't saying go in there and be all, yeah, high mighty, acting all crazy. No, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. But do not dim your lights. And another thing, guess what? If you trying to help somebody and give them the gospel, they don't want it, they don't want to believe, guess what? Don't force God on nobody. You can't give God to a person that don't want God. But that means to you, if they don't want God, you still don't turn your light off. You keep your light going. You dust your feet off and you keep going. You keep that light on. Do not turn your light off. You may lose friends. You may lose relationships. I'm telling y'all, let them people go. You're not going to be missing nothing. You want people that's going to be around you, that's going to be about their Father's business, just like you are. You want people in your life that you can be equally yoked with. So if anybody want to leave because you about your Father's business, because your light shining too bright and they want to stay in darkness, let them go. It's always going to be opposition. Don't get discouraged no matter what they say, no matter how they try to come against you. Y'all, I'm telling you, keep your light bright. There is always going to be opposition. Keep going. Don't you take your hand off the plow. That means, guess what? You go even harder. Because that seed God planted you is growing and it's producing fruit. And people are hating it. Your light is shining. There's always going to be opposition, y'all. Do not dim your light. Have a good night.